Hey everybody, David Alter here at Scotiabank Arena for Rink-Wide Toronto, sponsored by Bodog. Make a play at Canada's choice for free casino game sports odds and poker strategies. All right, the Toronto Maple Leafs get ready to host a preseason game against the Montreal Canadiens, and this is a big anticipation moment for Matt Murray. Of course, Toronto revamped their goaltending this summer. Jack Campbell, Peter Mrazek out. Matt Murray and Ilya Samsonov are back in. Now, Samsonov actually played pretty well on the weekend, made 16 saves on 16 shots in the 40 minutes of work. Matt Murray will get 40 minutes tonight against Montreal. Eric Kallgren will back him up. Remember, he had a $6.25 million cap hit. The Leafs made Ottawa retain 25% to bring him over. They said they've worked on him a lot. You know, it's hard to know until you actually put him into the net. So we'll get a really good sense of where things are in that regard. Okay, the big news yesterday was John Tavares. You know, he has an oblique strain. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. When you put that timetable to yesterday, that means he's going to miss at least the first few games of the regular season. And that's going to mean the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to have to figure out different solutions, I should say, at the number 2 center spot. So Alex Kerfoot played into that spot. Calle Jarnkrok can play center. He did with Calgary during the playoffs last year. It doesn't look like that's going to be the plan tonight against Montreal. Kerfoot's going to play at the center with Jarnkrok on his wing. Pontus Holmberg, a late draft pick by the Maple Leafs a couple of years ago, is actually going to get into action. He's looked good at the Traverse City Prospects camp, and he will actually get the nod in a center spot tonight against Montreal. So there's going to be a lot of eyes on what the Maple Leafs do in that regard as well. But the Leafs captain out, that is going to be a really big challenge for the Maple Leafs to figure out what they look like. Remember, Austin Matthews missed the first 3 games last year. The Leafs had to shuffle up their lines. John Tavares moved up, but now another premier centerman is going to be out of the lineup. So those are the 2 big storylines that we are capturing today. Myself and Rob Wong will have the post game immediately after the game. You'll be able to download it on your preferred podcast platforms. Remember, this is the only Leafs post-game show with a reporter in the building for every game this season. It is Rink-Wide Toronto, sponsored by Bodog, free casino games and sports odds. It's time to play at bodog.net.